Good evening, guys. I have discussion C for you. We're discussing acoustic neuromodulation, a personalized sound based approach to brain wellness. Okay, so that's what we're discussing for C. Please join me tonight for discussion C. Here we go. Acoustic neuromodulation is an emerging technique that uses sound to gently guide the brain toward healthier patterns of activity, unlike uh, genetic gene, generic relaxation tracks or ambient music. This method is deeply personalized, listens to your brain's electrical rhythms in real time, and responds with tailored tones that mirror those patterns back to you. The goal is to help the brain self connect, shifting out of stress loops. Improving sleep and enhancing emotional regulation. How it works: closed loop brainwave feedback. At the heart of this approach is a closed loop system. Electro encephalogram or EEG sensors record your brain's activity, identifying dominant waveforms associated with stress, fatigue, or imbalance. These signals are then converted into brief acoustic tones, often lasting just milliseconds, and played back to the brain through headphones. This real time feedback allows the brain to hear itself, promoting a kind of neural resonance that can dampen maladaptive rhythms and encourage more stable restorative states. This isn't passive listening, it's a dynamic, individualized interaction between brain and sound. Each person's tones are unique, reflecting their own neural signatures. That's why the intervention is considered customized neuromodulation rather than generic sound therapy. Evidence from Wake Forest and the Brain Body Research Program. A study conducted at Wake Forest University explored this technique frontline healthcare workers. A population often burdened by chronic stress, disrupted sleep, and emotional exhaustion. Participants received brief, non-invasive sessions using the CareSet research system, which implements this brainwave to tone feedback method. Results showed reductions in symptom of anxiety, insomnia, and stress, suggesting that acoustic neuromodulation may offer measurable improvements in well-being. The Brain Body Research Program has been evaluating this technology since 2011, reporting consistent positive outcomes across various populations, while the exact mechanisms are still being explored. The findings point to a promising avenue for non-pharmacological mental health support. Broader context: sound-based neuro stimulation. Acoustic neuromodulation builds on a growing body of research into sound-based interventions. Studies using binaural beats, isochronic tones, and rhythmic auditory stimulation have shown effects on mood, attention, and sleep. These methods often rely on fixed frequencies or entertainments. Principles. Whereas acoustic neuromodulation is adaptive and individualized, still, the broader field supports the idea that sound, especially when aligned with brain activity, can influence neural function and emotional states. Implications of practice and research. Scalability and accessibility. Because the intervention is non-invasive and relatively easy to administer, it could be integrated into workplace wellness programs. Sleep clinics, mental health settings, personalization. The individualized nature of the feedback may make it especially useful for people who don't respond well to standard relaxation techniques. Limitations. Most studies to date are small and primarily more rigorous, large-scale trials are needed to determine long-term effects, optimal session frequency, and which population benefits most. Ethical and cultural considerations. As with any technology, attention to informed consent, cultural responsiveness, and accessibility will be key to equitable implementation. In short, acoustic neuromodulation represents a fascinating intersection of neuroscience, sound design, and personalized care, offering a glimpse into how listening to your own brain, might help heal people. So that is your C for tonight. I'll try and jump back on later and do a D for you. For now, Gator Wellness, take care, folks.